of the WWE.
You know, Pat, we talked about...
Has Becky Lynch taking time off from WWE exposed her? Veterans introspect. Becky Lynch significantly changed WWE. Her popularity proved undeniable, which led to her headling WrestleMania 35. This was the first women's main event of the biggest sports entertainment spectacle, and it paved the way for other bouts in the years that followed to prove their worth and earn their place in the show's closing slot. In recent years, the Irish-born wrestler's popularity has declined. She left WWE in June 2024 after her contract expired, but she is expected to return now that Raw is on Netflix. But has her absence proved that the company does not need her? Disco Inferno would beg to differ. Speaking on the K100 podcast, Inferno and Konnan noted that Becky Lynch is an asset to the company. They argued by pointing to her great promos and matches and claimed that the Stamford-based promotion misses the value she brings to their roster. I think they miss her, Becky Lynch. When she's on the show, it's much better for the women because she cuts good promos, Disco Inferno said. And good matches, added Konnan. I would disagree with that. Inferno concluded, there have been rumors that Becky Lynch will return to reignite her rivalry with Rhea Ripley. Their feud came to a screeching halt last year after Mami defeated the man at WrestleMania and subsequently injured her. WWE has a ready-made feud for Becky Lynch upon return, and it's not against Rhea Ripley. While Rhea Ripley is the bigger match, Becky Lynch's past with new women's Intercontinental Champion Lyra Valkyria has set the stage for a feud upon her return. Vince Russo feels this is the company's direction eventually. On Sportskeeda Wrestling's Legion of Raw, Russo articulated a student-teacher rivalry between Lynch and Lyra. They worked together in NXT a little over a year ago when Valkyria defeated the man to capture the NXT Women's Championship. The former WWE writer feels that the young stalwart will have to turn heel for the feud to work. People love Becky, bro. It would be an uphill battle to turn her. It is. I would have Valkyria assume Becky's role, and she replaces Becky, and she's the pride of her country. I would go down that road. Watch the podcast as Vince Russo touches on a bevy of topics, including Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley's promo on Raw this week. Major WWE star turning heel to set up Becky Lynch's return feud looks likely to happen, says veteran. Becky Lynch is reportedly nearing her WWE return after nearly 8 months on the sidelines. Wrestling veteran Vince Russo believes that the man's first feud upon her comeback was set up on Raw last night, when Lyra Valkyria won the Women's Intercontinental Championship. The 28-year-old star has a close relationship with Lynch. Valkyria has even said that she looks up to the multi-time WWE Women's Champion. The Irish upstart made history on Raw this week as she became the inaugural Women's Intercontinental Champion after defeating Dakota Kai in the final. On Sportskeeda Wrestling's Legion of Raw, Vince Russo said Valkyria's win set up Becky Lynch's return. He felt the man could feud with her protege upon coming back. The former WWE writer explained how he would book the potential rivalry, which could include Valkyria's heel turn. People love Becky, bro. It would be an uphill battle to turn her. It is. I would have Valkyria assume Becky's role, and she replaces Becky, and she's the pride of her country. I would go down that road. Becky Lynch was last seen in action in May 2023 when she lost a steel cage match to Liv Morgan. She has reportedly signed a new contract with WWE and could soon make a return. Becky Lynch's WWE comeback earns massive endorsement from Hall of Famer. As you may or may not have heard amid all of the excitement surrounding Raw's move to Netflix, Becky Lynch has reportedly re-signed with WWE, with a return to the ring coming at some point in the not-too-distant future on the road to WrestleMania. Now, for longtime fans of the man, this is great news, as the promotion has had an Irish lace-kicker. Size hole on the babyface side of the bracket since she wrestled her last match for the promotion last year. Lynch can enter into a program with Rhea Ripley on Raw, tangle up with Tiffany Stratton on SmackDown, or even win the Royal Rumble to control her destiny, which could make for some very interesting television indeed. Discussing her expected return on his Grilling JR podcast, AEW commentator and WWE Hall of Famer Jim Ross celebrated her return, noting that Lynch deserves to be paid like one of the biggest stars in professional wrestling, period. She's a 7-figure person, no doubt, and good for her. She is a friend. I helped get her started, and it wasn't a hard decision to make. to cast your lot with her, 'cause she just had a great work ethic and desire to be a star, Ross said via TJR. I'm a big fan of Becky Lynch. She's got the attitude, the look, and all that, and I'm glad that she stopped long enough to have a baby. Moms like to have babies, and so she did, and so I'm anxious to see how she does when she comes back. When it comes to elevating women in professional wrestling, Lynch really is the trailblazer who deserves credit for the current industry boom, as she really did accomplish many of the first stateside in the industry. Headline WrestleMania, lead the promotion in merch sales, main event television weekly, Lynch, and Lynch, with other members of the promotion at the time like Charlotte Flair and Ronda Rousey helping to spearhead the women's revolution. Fortunately, Ross discussed that too, noting that it's been a joy to see performers like Lynch change the perception of women in the sport. Women were treated like S***T for so long, and I'm glad that they got a break, Ross noted. Now it seems like women are just as viable as the males, at least that's my take on it. They're fun to watch, and they're unique, and they have big personalities and a great look and all that stuff, so it's really good. It's good stuff. What should fans expect from Lynch's return? Will she become a champion once more? Come up short? Or fall somewhere in between? Fans will have to wait to find out. Triple H may have subtly confirmed 37-year-old WWE legend will directly return at the Royal Rumble. Triple H may have subtly confirmed a former world champion's return at the upcoming WWE Royal Rumble Premium Live event. The WWE superstar could be none other than Becky Lynch. The man has been away from WWE since June 2023, when her contract with the promotion expired. However, there is a chance that she might return at Royal Rumble, and here's why we think so. Triple H brought in superstars from SmackDown to divert the attention from any fan speculation. On Raw this week, Rhea Ripley walked into the ring to interact with the WWE Universe. She spoke about her taking back the Women's World Championship on the Netflix debut of Raw and was soon interrupted by Nia Jax. The Queen of the Ring claimed she would enter the Royal Rumble and challenge Ripley for the Women's World Championship. While this move may seem too random, Triple H might have planned this to protect another surprise. That surprise could be the Irish Lass Kicker. Hunter might have done this to reduce the fan speculation online. Becky Lynch has reportedly signed a new contract with WWE. For months, Becky Lynch hasn't been seen on WWE TV. A few days after the King and Queen of the Ring PLE, it was reported that the former world champion's contract had expired. The WWE Universe hasn't seen her on programming since .in the PA.